Hey guys, this is Ashley. I'm going over the steering wheel wrap for an 80 series or 100 series Land Cruiser. There's apparently the same wrap works for both 80 series and 100 series steering wheels. And I got this one here off Amazon. It's Lunke. It's the kind that wraps the actual spokes also. I didn't see a whole lot of good videos on this, so that really explained it well in my opinion. But I did. They comes with an adhesive, this stuff here, this tape, and you just cut the pieces, and especially you want to get them right here where it doesn't bunch up and look baggy when you're stitching it and once you get it installed. But some of the things on the stitchings that I didn't understand in the videos I watched was up here in the spoke, when you start your stitching, you start at the end on the inside here. You line up your loops on you line up these loops here on the very end of the steering wheel. I'm trying to find a spot where I can show you, maybe right here. You can see where this part starts. Trying to get the lighting right here, so you can see where this one starts. You want to line that one up with the corresponding loop on the other side of the wrap, and then when you're wrapping these spokes, you want to do each one. You want to just go one to the other, one to the other, and then what happens is when you'll do each spoke over here, each loop, until you get to this bend in the curve. That's when you start skipping a loop, and then you get this crisscross pattern. So it's more of a tight woven stitching up in these spoke areas to the back of the steering wheel, and then once you get here, that's when you start skipping a loop, skipping a loop, skipping a loop, all the way down, and you just get to the very end, and then you run the loop multiple times to get it tight and where it won't come loose. And this is my first time ever doing this, and this turned out pretty good. I was really concerned. I didn't think the leather was going to line up correctly with the spokes, but so far so good. And I'll continue doing the entire steering wheel, then follow up with another video on that. But I hope that helps people understand, especially when you're doing these steering wheels and on these Land Cruisers, because they do get rough and they are very expensive to replace. So hope that guys, we're wrapping up this steering wheel cover. You can kind of see what I'm doing here. I got probably too much string on here, but I ran short on one section, so I decided I wanted to go long then go short. So it is a little bit of annoying threading a lot of string through, but it's better than getting almost done and then realizing you're too short. So a few things I've learned here. I did use the two-sided adhesive glue on the inside of the steering wheel, front and back. I think I might have not, if I had it to do over, I wouldn't do the adhesive glue on the back side. That way you can maybe stretch around the leather a little bit better. I think I would just line it up with your seam of the old steering wheel with the glue on the front side, and then just let the back pull to the front. First time doing it, so I'm learning. And I hope not have to do one of these again, because it does take a lot of time. But it's turning out pretty good. And I did special order this on Amazon. It was just it didn't have my color, but I did the special order, and they did send me this color, and it looks great. It's turned out fantastic. Really, it feels great. Really worth doing. It feels wonderful. I will do another shot here when I finish. Okay, we are just getting some video of the stitching to help you guys kind of see how that's doing. Basically, you run from the outside of each loop on this style steering wheel cover. You basically you're zigzagging on these long runs, and you hit you skip a stitch on here. You just go you just every other one. Now when you're in the spokes, you do every single one. And then when you start getting to the curve, the bends here, once you start getting to where it flattens out to this part of the steering wheel where it's not curving, that's when you start doing the zigzag. And it starts moving a lot quicker when you do that, because you're skipping a loop. So, okay, here's an overview of this steering wheel wrap. It's turned out really well. The color matches up really well. It may not show in the camera, but it really does. Really pleased with it. It gives you a nice feel. Take the plunge and try it yourself. I'm really enjoying it.